Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw, as we are 3 weeks away from Clash at the Castle, as we got a big championship match going on here tonight. And that will be for the Intercontinental Championship, as let's take a look at what will be the Intercontinental Championship match here tonight, as it will be none other than... And that will be none other than Bron Breakker defending his Intercontinental Championship against the man who he defeated last week in Andrade. Question is, can Bron Breakker retain against Andrade, or will Bron Breakker's time as Intercontinental Champion come to an end already? As we will find out later on tonight here in our main event here in Richmond, VA. But to begin tonight's show, John Cena is looking to call out Drew McIntyre. And of course, after what happened on Raw 2 weeks ago, when Drew McIntyre interrupted his main event match against Kevin Owens, and of course this would correlate to what happened during last week's Battle Royal match when John Cena eliminated Drew McIntyre. And I think John Cena is getting ready to get what he needs to say about Drew McIntyre off his chest, as John Cena will be kicking off Monday Night Raw tonight by calling out Drew McIntyre. As Raw is in Richmond, VA here tonight. And of course we're starting it off with John Cena. Of course John Cena has been looking to getting this off his chest right now about his ongoing issues with Drew McIntyre. For those who are unaware, this started 2 weeks ago when Drew McIntyre Claymore kicked John Cena during his match with Kevin Owens, causing John Cena to get the win over Kevin Owens thanks to a disqualification. Then this all correlated to last week's Battle Royal when John Cena eliminated Drew McIntyre from the Battle Royal, only for John Cena to get eliminated by Damian Priest when it was him, Priest, and Jay as the final three in the Battle Royal. And of course, John Cena's been looking to try and get this off his chest about his last 2 weeks of issues against Drew McIntyre. As what do you think John Cena's going to say about Drew McIntyre? Let's find out here. As John Cena's run on Raw got off to a great start with a great match with Andrade on his Raw return, and now he's dealing issues with Drew McIntyre. So let's see what John Cena has to say here tonight. The time has come, folks, about me to getting this situation off my chest about what's going on with me and Drew McIntyre and what's been going on between us over the course of the last 2 weeks. Because Drew McIntyre is still pissed that he couldn't win the World Heavyweight Championship multiple times. Well, I'm still upset that I couldn't win the WWE Championship. Because Drew's frustrated, he was screwed out of the World Heavyweight Championship match at Saturday Night Main Event when Sammy had Jay in his corner to support him at ringside, only for Sammy to get the best out of Drew McIntyre. Yes, Drew may have demolished Jay in an Extreme Rules match, thinking about what has he got to do in order to become World Heavyweight Champion and get the proper title win he claims that he deserves and that he should have gotten before Kevin Owens got the best out of him back in November at the Survivor Series event when he cashed in the Money in the Bank contract on him after he beat Seth Rollins in a casket match to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, I'm one of those guys alongside Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, and many other guys who's been making claim that they want Sami Zayn's World Heavyweight Championship, and I'm one of them. But before I do that though, I gotta start out my current deal with Drew McIntyre. And of course, this started when I wrestled Kevin Owens in the main event on Raw 2 weeks ago. And of course, when I was on the verge of victory, Drew then came in, Claymore kicked my head off, and I knew that I had an issue on my way. So then I returned the favor by eliminating him in last week's Battle Royal match. Drew, you can be furious all you want, but I'm furious that you're trying to create issues with me. So here's what I'm wanting right now. Clash of the Castle, it's 3 weeks away, and I'm going to propose a challenge whether you're here tonight in Richmond, VA or not. It doesn't matter. You and me, one-on-one at Clash at the Castle. How does that sound, Drew? And once I'm done with you, I am going to be on my way towards becoming the next World Heavyweight Champion. And it doesn't matter who is champion by the time I get my match for the championship. I don't care if it's Sami Zayn, and I don't even care if it's Jey Uso. Because my time is now, and my time will be even more now when I become the World Heavyweight Champion. And this starts with step 1, taking out the problem in Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. So John Cena, of course, is making it clear that he's now challenging Drew McIntyre to a match at Clash at the Castle. Can Cena get revenge on Drew? We'll have to find out in 3 weeks at Scotland. Well, since John Cena is in for championship gold hunting, I'm in 1-2. It doesn't matter if it's the World Heavyweight Championship or me trying to become the Intercontinental Champion. After you know what happened back in 2022, when I won the title from Apollo Crews at that time, only to lose it to Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam that year and lose it to him in the rematch on SmackDown a few months later. As of course, what about the world title scene? Because I was unsuccessful against Randy Orton back at Payback last year. And now with Sami as the champion, I mean, it could be a difference for me to win the title from Sami, considering there's other people that's wanting that title. Like AJ Styles, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre. The list goes on and on. Maybe Bron Breakker, because Bron is using the Intercontinental Championship as a stepping stone to the World Heavyweight title scene. But of course, I will be in the championship hunt pretty soon. It's only a matter of time. When will it happen? As of course, last week was my chance, but then I was eliminated. And I refuse to give up, because everyone knows that I want the World Heavyweight Championship. So Sheamus, of course, making things clear that his hunt for championship gold is not over. As of course, last week didn't go his way, but other times could be another chance for him. As we are back to the ring, as we are getting with one-on-one action, and it will be Axiom versus Ivar of the War Raiders. Of course, Nathan Truss are going to be watching on. And of course, who do you got winning? Axiom or Ivar? As of course, Ivar is looking to get himself into some tag team championship gold. As well, what happened? I don't tell. And of course, there they are, the War Raiders. That's who you got. What way? This is Iva or for Axiom's is Axiom. Oh. As Iva so far dominating Axiom out of the courts. This is big man versus little man match. As we've also got Axiom, of course, could this be a big upset victory for Axiom? Because this is David versus Goliath style match here with a cruiserweight and a big man known as Iva. Kick out. Oh, chain wrestling. As Axiom is getting the best out of Iva so far. As Iva's trying to get back on track here. As Eric is watching Iva try and get a win. Oh, Axiom escapes. As another headlock there by Axiom. There we go, kick out. Stretch more force. Is Iva going on top? What is Iva figured out? Moonsault connects! Kick out by Axiom. Drop kick, This might be over. Oh, kick out too. There's moonsault by Axiom. Here we go for the pin. Another kick out. There's Ivar. Oh, the ball's there by Axiom. Axiom going on top. Here we go. We're gonna counter. It's Ivar looking to get a counter victory. Could Axiom beat the count? He could. And he does beat the count. Let's kick out there by Axiom. Oh, no. Let's kick out there. As this might be it for Ivar. Here we go for the win. And it is, as Axiom was able to get the best out of Ivar here tonight. Has very good match here between Axiom and Ivar. We all thought this was it, and that the Viking Raiders was going to be on their way to victory. Well, at least, well, for Ivar at least, but it didn't go in his favor. As good match here between both guys here. Very good David versus Goliath match, to say the least. And of course, where does the whole tag team thing with Axiom, New Catch Republic, and the Viking and the War Raiders go? Only time can tell. But this was a very good match here between Axiom and Ivar. And of course, Nathan's now in the ring. And he's happy that his tag team fella, Axiom, got the victory here tonight on Raw. In Richmond, VA. As we're back live here on Monday Night Raw, as we are getting ready for a Women's Intercontinental Open Challenge. Yes, there's going to be an Open Challenge. As Naomi's, of course, is looking to become a fighting champion. And of course, using the Women's Intercontinental Championship as a stepping stone towards the Women's World title. And of course, answering her challenge tonight is none other than Cora Jade. And of course, the Jade, 1 week Naomi and 1 week Roxanne and Cora were teasing about going after Chelsea Green and Piper Niven's women's tag team title. And of course, there she is, Naomi, walking out for the first time as the Women's Intercontinental Champion. And of course, Naomi's looking to make herself a fighting champion and turning that title into a Workhorse Championship. Could she successfully do it? We'll have to find out. This is what we're talking about on Raw tonight. Women's Intercontinental Championship. Naomi, Cora Jade. As Roxanne will be watching on at ringside as things stand. As Cora is getting booed harder in Richmond, VA. As people want Naomi to retain, considering Workhorse Naomi has been in WWE for a month. And because she was given a championship in her first month back. And tonight she's defending it against Cora Jade. As question is, will Naomi's title come to an end shortly, or will Naomi retain? Let's find out. Cora Jade, Naomi, I believe this is the first time they're wrestling each other, but nonetheless, match begins. Oh, not a good timing there. Naomi had to figure out a master plan to lure herself a victory tonight. Cora Jade. Reverse to that. Oh. Cora Jade with a reversal there. Naomi. Reversal there. Nice combo there. Naomi going onto the middle rope. What is Naomi thinking about? Cora Jade getting back to her feet. Not good timing there. Oh, here we go. Now trading blows. Still to come tonight, Drew McIntyre will be in action against Braun Strowman, and of course we will have the Men's Intercontinental Championship on the line as it will be Bron Breakker versus Andrade. As that's what's going on tonight. As things that is not going well for Cora Jade so far. View connects. This could be it. And that's it already, as Naomi is still your Intercontinental Champion. Decent match here. But that's it? Well, that's shocking. As Naomi is looking to get some successful title defenses in her run as the Women's Intercontinental Champion. And of course, with all those successful title defenses to lure herself towards the Women's World Championship. As will it happen? Only time can tell. But of course, in her first title defense here tonight, Naomi retains. That's a good match between her and Cora Jade. Well. Guess who I have to defend my men's Intercontinental Championship against? The man who I beated last week in Andrade. That's just wonderful. Because Adam Pearce is going to throw some fodder at me until there's an ultimate babyface that could stop me. I mean, let's face it. Lexis King failed at Backlash. I mean, it doesn't matter how much wrestlers you want to throw at me, whether it would be Trick Williams, Andrade, Lexis King. I mean, the list can go on and on about talents that could have a chance against me. Hell, many mid-carders here on the Raw brand ain't going to stand a chance to me. Because as soon as I'm done with the Intercontinental Championship, I will be getting closer to the World Heavyweight Championship. And my title defense against Andrade tonight is going to prove that I will be coming for that World Heavyweight Championship when the time comes. Once I defeat Andrade, I don't care who steps up to soon to be the future of the WWE. So Bron Breakker, of course, is making things clear that after he's done with Andrade tonight, he doesn't care what happens and who will step up to him, because they will suffer the same fate as Lexis King did at Backlash, and Bron is looking to do everything to make the Intercontinental Championship a stepping stone towards the World Heavyweight Championship scene. As of course, coming up next, Drew McIntyre will go one-on-one with Braun Strowman, as Braun Strowman is making his return to Monday Night Raw for the first time since early 2018, and that was during the 2K18 series. His question is, can Drew McIntyre send a message to John Cena ahead of their match at Clash at the Castle, or will John Cena get involved? We're going to find out, as it will be Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman up next here on Raw. As we're back here on Monday Night Raw, as Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman are set for one action, as, oh, what's going on? Oh, Drew's demanding for respect. Oh my god! Braun Strowman just shook the hand of Drew McIntyre. As that's called mutual respect before their match, as Braun Strowman wasting no time going after Drew McIntyre. As Braun is looking to Drew tap out this early. As of course, Braun Strowman could play into factors, depending what is there for him to do on Monday Night Raw. Potentially getting himself involved with the Intercontinental title scene, or possibly even greater, the World Heavyweight Championship scene, considering it is, as of right now, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, John Cena, Drew McIntyre, and AJ Styles. Both, well, of course, even though Jay's getting the match against Sami Zayn at Clash at the Castle. As Drew reversal done by Braun Strowman. What is Braun thinking about here? Braun going for the early pin. Now, of course, while we're at it, we're going to talk about what's going on Friday Night SmackDown, which will happen on the next episode. And of course, Randy Orton will address the WWE Universe about his title win at Backlash. As that is going to be a big sign of things to come on Friday Night SmackDown this Friday. But of course, flipping over to what's going on Raw next week, which we are going to talk about in a moment. As Drew McIntyre is pretty much stomping away at Braun Strowman. Of course, Drew's trying to do everything to send a message to John Cena ahead of a Clash at the Castle showdown. And of course, Drew came up short at the last two Clash at the Castle. Well, actually, this could be over in a hurry. As Claymore kick connects. Will this be enough? Kick out. So Overside. Of course, Drew McIntyre has had strings of bad luck at Clash at the Castle. In 2022, he was unsuccessful at winning the Universal Championship because of Karrion Kross. In 2023, he was unsuccessful at winning the WWE Championship from Cody Rhodes. Then last year, at the last Clash at the Castle, he was unsuccessful at winning the World Heavyweight Championship from Randy Orton. So of course, could the string of bad luck for Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle continue? Or will it all come to an end this year with him beating John Cena? Only time can tell. What is Drew thinking about here? Reversal there by Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman looking to make Drew tap out. Drew's fighting back. Clothesline there by Drew McIntyre. Drew working on the arm of Braun Strowman. Drew heading on top. Kick out. No go out of our kiss. Braun Strowman could capitalize as he reverses. Braun Strowman working on the leg of Drew McIntyre. And time for a power slam. A kick out by Drew McIntyre. As Braun Strowman's fired up. Drew McIntyre with a reversal. Shoulder tackle there. Reversal there by Braun Strowman. What could Braun Strowman be thinking about here? Reversal there by Drew McIntyre. Drew could capitalize. That's what Drew thinking about here is. Braun Strowman gets back to his feet. Belly to belly suplex there by Drew McIntyre. Kick connects. Here we go for the pin. 1, 2, and that's it for Braun Strowman as Drew McIntyre picks up a lot of momentum going into his Clash of the Castle match with John Cena. Question is, will he be successful against John Cena in 3 weeks, or will he fall short to John Cena? We'll have to find out as Drew McIntyre gets the win here against Braun Strowman, as Drew McIntyre is not going to give up until he becomes the World Heavyweight Champion and gets a proper title win that he claimed that he should have gotten before he was screwed over back at Survivor Series when he got cashed on by Kevin Owens. Because Drew wins, decent match here between him and Braun Strowman. As Drew is looking to do everything to make sure he walks out Clash of the Castle with a win, and then pretty soon, whenever his next World Heavyweight Championship comes, World Heavyweight Champion. And of course you can tell what he's seen his frustration and what his fate could be come May 10th at Clash at the Castle. We'll have to find out as Drew McIntyre wins. Good match here between him and Braun Strowman. And of course Braun could try and work his way towards getting a spot in the mid-card title scene on Monday nights now, as he puts on a good match with Drew McIntyre here tonight.
If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and then turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any content provided by
As it is now being confirmed that we have a big match going on next week here on Raw as Jey Uso looks to get ready for Sami Zayn before their Clash at the Castle World Heavyweight Championship match, as of course Jey Uso will meet the former WWE Champion AJ Styles, and that will happen next week here on Raw. But coming up next, Bron Breakker defends the Intercontinental Championship against Andrade. Question is, can Bron Breakker destroy Andrade once again, or will Andrade get the best out of Bron Breakker? We'll find out as that main event is up next here on Raw. As it is now time for our main event, as Bron Breakker is now defending the Intercontinental Championship against Andrade. Of course, Bron Breakker destroyed Andrade on Raw last week, and that sets up a championship match between the two here tonight. Things are definitely not going to end well for Andrade here. Just like it didn't end well for him when he fought John Cena back at the Australia show, and when he fought Bron Breakker last week, as he's about to suffer the same fate he suffered last week. Unless, could he pull off an upset? We're about to find out. As what could be on Andrade's mind here as he's looking to win the Intercontinental Championship. How can he do it? Let's find out. And there he is, the Intercontinental Champion, Bron Breakker. And because he stated various times that he's looking to make the Intercontinental Championship a stepping stone towards the World Heavyweight Championship scene. Considering the world title scene is definitely going to need new blood, because as of right now it has Sami Zayn, of course, leading the main event scene. Of course, with his challengers, names like Jey Uso, the man who is advocating for him to successfully retain in his first two title defenses. Then of course you got Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, Drew McIntyre, who will not give up until he gets the proper title win. They claims he should have gone before Owens cashed in at Survivor Series. Then you got John Cena. And the list goes on and on about guys that could be playing fiddle into the World Heavyweight title scene, heading into the summer, heading into the fall. But anyways, let's get to this match here as Bron Breakker, Andrade for the Intercontinental Championship. Our squad is not feeling, Andrade. Who you got here? Match begins here as Bron Breakker. Shoulder tackle there. Bron Breakker isn't resting anymore. And he's just decimating every bit of Andrade right now. Bron Breaker. Oh, he picked the wrong time. Reversal there by Bron Breaker. Andrade could capitalize the reversal there by Bron Breaker. Yeah, huh? Bron Breaker. Yeah. Hey. As because he's working on the arm. Oh, Andrade with the reversal there. Suplex there. Andrade kick out. Oh, Andrade reverses. Reversal there by Bron Breaker. Another reversal there by Andrade. Because what is Bron Breaker thinking about here? Bron Breaker needs to be studied for all ages to come. As Bron Breaker's just destroyed the hell out of Andrade right now. As remember, I have to reiterate this every time we get a championship match. The champion does not change hands if the champion gets counted out or disqualified. Andrade getting back to his feet here. Uh-oh, this does not end well for Andrade, and we can all sense what's coming next. What is Bron doing? Well, he just had a mind there for a minute. Uh-oh, we know what's coming. 5 points. Oh no, he reverses. Andrade could capitalize. I think Andrade should have never done the trick at this point. And Andrade is fired up. This is all for the Intercontinental champion here. Up. Bron Breaker going on top. Andrade reverses. What? Bron Breaker just took out the referee. Is he going to try and get himself disqualified? I think he's trying to. But Andrade's looking to stop all of that from happening. You may as well rename it Bron fails to try and get himself to use that steel chair as a tactic. You may as well call him that. The spear connects! And if you guys know, well, I mean you don't know now, Bron Breaker is legitimately the best spear in the business. Not Roman, unfortunately, guys. Maybe years ago, but not anymore. As Bron Breaker retains the Intercontinental Championship. Good main event here as We thought Bron was going to try and get himself disqualified by knocking out a referee so he can go use the steel chair on Andrade, but it didn't go his way. But of course, we all knew he had tactics to retain the Intercontinental Championship, and he just did that till tonight. As question is, where does Bron go from here? Considering he's, of course, looking for someone to try and step up, but it won't matter because it doesn't matter who steps up to him because they're going to end up being fallen. They're going to be ending up on the wayside, just like Alexis King and pretty much Andrade after tonight. As Bron Breakker retains a good main event here to close out Monday Night Raw here tonight in Richmond, VA. As Bron Breakker, this is now his second Intercontinental title defense, and he's pretty much dominating the mid-card title scene. And of course, what's next for him? Holds up Catalyst, ladies and gentlemen. Good night, everybody, as Bron Breakker is still your Intercontinental Champion.